What are we doing today, bud?
Hey guys, how are we doing? We're doing a bi-tri superset to warm up here.
What are we doing today, bud?
Hey guys, how are we doing? We're doing a bi-tri superset to warm up here. Doing some rope hammer curls and some dual-handed tri pushdowns for the long head of the tricep. So we're gonna do these couple sets here. I'm gonna do one more set.
Very nice.
But right now it's a little hot in here, so I'll take my shirt off. If I can get it off before it's too hanging on. Started off with the original. We were doing a dual hand press down, but was with like hand grips as opposed to like a bar. And the reason is it keeps your elbows in tight and gets you that full extension at the bottom. Rope, sometimes you tend to kick out a little bit. Sometimes you can cheat with your, bring your lats in. With that exercise, you basically keep a lot of tension on the triceps. So we started off with that and rope hammer curls. That was a superset, just back and forth, back and forth. We did several sets of those. With warm-ups, I usually try to, it's all off an instinctual feel. I've been training long enough, and I think most of the guys who are out there would agree with me. You're basically just trying to get some blood into there. You don't want to tax the muscles too much because obviously it's you're brand new. So like, normally I would curl, let's say for reps, 35, 40, 45s. So I grab like the 20 or 25s, and I'm just doing 10, 15, 20 reps, slow, some fast, and sometimes I'll do two different curls. And what I mean by that is I'll start off with a normal curl with a little bit of supination at the top, and then I'll maybe switch it to hammer curl and do like some hammers, and I might even do partials where I'm not even going fully all the way up. It's just kind of like partials, and I'm just trying to get that muscle warm, kind of break a sweat too, just to get everything loosened up. So by the time basically I get into my working sets, everything's ready to fire basically, and I can go at it. The tricep push down, it's a dual hand. Like you could use a bar, you could use a rope, you could do like a lot of different. This is a two-hand one. If you look back on the video there, you'll see that it's actually two hand grips. And the reason being, you want to hold them relatively close together, and it's kind of almost a little bit of at an angle, and you're just straight down and flex at the bottom, and kind of really like flex that tricep like we did at the very end of the rope. What I like about that is it keeps your elbows in tight because it won't go out, and it won't go out, like you can't really bring it out any further than that, so it kind of keeps that range of motion straight up and down. So it's really good for triceps. As far as tips go, I would basically say just keeping a little bit of a tilt as opposed to being straight out like this, maybe a little bit of a tilt in, and just at the very bottom flexing the tricep. Pick a weight that you can do 10 to 15. A lot of times with that, if I was talking throughout the whole thing as opposed to just in the zone, I probably would have done, and if I had a little more time, I probably would have done like 3 or 4 regular sets of that, and then I would have done like a giant drop set, starting off heavy, going to about half, and then drop it a little bit more with some static holds at the end. That's a good way, like a good alternative tip to do on the very last set, which would be either set 4 or set 5.